All right, so we're moving on to our second movie reaction, Training Day. It's a bit different from Gladiator, but in a lot of ways, it has a lot of the same attributes where I know it broadly, just, in the zeitgeist as a really like iconic film, but it's one of those movies that just I never saw. And so it's funny because I think for a lot of people, when they think about iconic Denzel Washington roles, they think of this movie. For me, I think of John Q. I was thinking about it and was like, what other Denzel Washington movies do I know? The Equalizer, never saw. I think I did see Man on Fire. Wait, what am I talking about? Denzel Washington's actually in one of my favorite movies. How did I forget? It's a little embarrassing because there's so many ways in which this movie is problematic, is like overly saccharine and like very simplistic and all the things. I don't care. I love Remember the Titans. That's like one of my favorite movies. Okay, no, I'm tripping. I've seen quite a lot of Denzel Washington's work, but I feel like I haven't seen the most iconic ones. Like I haven't seen Malcolm X, for example. I never saw Glory, which I think is one of the big ones for him. But Ethan Hawke, on the other hand, I've also only seen him in, well, technically it's 3 movies, but 1 trilogy, the Before trilogy. That's, I think, the only thing I've seen Ethan Hawke in. Don't know much about this movie, but I am excited to find out. And so without further ado, let's watch Training Day.
It's time.
Oh, she's not there.
Hey there, cowgirl.
She's a little feisty today.
I gotta get ready.
Oh, Los Angeles. Oof. There is something about police officers in Los Angeles. Like, I always feel like there are always police stories set in LA. LA, Chicago, New York.
Hey, Sister Simon. Apartment's wide open.
He just leaves his gun lying around the house like that? I mean, I know the baby's like a baby, but be more cautious about gun safety.
Listen, there's a coffee shop at 7th and Whitman. See you there at 10 o'clock.
I know that voice.
No, thank you, ma'am.
No, get some chow in you before we go to the office. My dollar.
Thank you, sir. But, hey.
All right, fine, don't.
He's a very interesting look for a cop. Chains and the hat, glasses.
You know what? I'll get something to eat.
No, hell no, you won't. You fuck that up.
This poor man. Don't say anything. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I sure wouldn't mind not roasting a hot black and white all summer.
Tell me a story.
Wait.
Since you can't keep your mouth shut long enough for me to read my paper, tell me a story.
Oh my
I don't think I know any stories.
You don't know any story?
I love mean Denzel Washington characters.
That's why I read it, because it entertains me. You won't let me read it. So you entertain me with your bullshit.
Oh my god.
Well, there was a DUI stop.
A DUI stop. Wow, let me load up my guns.
We were on mid-watch.
And,
me and Debbie.
who's Debbie? Uh-huh. Liquor license?
Oh, what?
A lick her license. Was she a dyke?
Oh my. I will say this though, I'm also kind of that person who it's like, I do need to understand as many of the details of the story as possible. Like, you can't just say a name. I need to know who they are. I need to know attributes. So I get him in that sense. The specifics of what he's asking, okay.
That you could be out there with a fine bitch for a year, and the most entertaining story that you can come up with to tell me is a drunk stop.
This dynamic.
You do have a dick, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, dick lines up straight like that, right? To the right of it and to the left of it are pockets, right? In those pockets are money. Look in either one of them, pay the bill.
God. Wow. What a character. He's what I would assume a hardened LAPD officer would be like.
This car is not from the motor pool.
It's not. Sexy though, isn't it?
Jesus. Why is he cocking his gun just to drive?
You're in the office, baby.
Oh, okay. No way. Who is this man? What division does he work in? Who is this man?
It's a training day, Officer Hoyt.
Training day.
But I ain't holding no hands, you understand? I ain't babysitting. You got today, and today only, to show me who and what you're made of. You don't like narcotics? Get the
Oh, narcotics.
I will do anything you want me to do.
You shouldn't say that.
And you gonna teach me that old school, hard charge and beat up everything that moves Rodney King shit?
Oh, jeez.
We don't roll like that no more. Now we use this. You need a son, you let me know. I hook your old lady up, you know? I can't miss.
Okay. Yeah, it's very inappropriate.
The day you bring your old lady to the office is the day that you don't make it back home. These maggots out here on the street, they'll find it, they'll use it against you, and they will chew you up.
Oh. I think that's good advice, actually. It's like the whole superhero thing. You don't want enemies to know that you have loved ones that could potentially be victims.
All right, when's the last time you did a felony stuff?
A couple weeks ago.
Good, you need practice.
They look like college kids.
You want to get an education today?
Oh, God.
Stay off of the rover. Let's go.
Oh, so he really is like off the books. Like he's not like a regular dude. But are these really like a big... Oh, that's the thing, because he's also not in a cop car. Shit. They're in like a BMW or a VW, like a Beagle.
Put 'em up!
I would think I was getting robbed.
All right, fork it over, smart man. The marijuana, give it to me. What else you got? Give me them cigarettes, too. Give me.
Cigarettes?
Thanks for your cooperation.
I feel like he's about to keep these drugs. Shit. This is like not ethical at all. This is probably illegal. Jesus. No, he's just doing that for his own entertainment.
To be truly effective, a good narcotics agent must know and love.
Oh, I knew it. I knew he was about to smoke this. Oh my God.
Wanna smoke that?
Nope, you are.
And there are other cops. What if the other cops... What?
See that? Smoke it.
Oh.
This ain't a test, just take a hit.
Come on. Don't give in to the peer pressure.
Take a hit.
No, man.
Jeez, is he gonna fork? Oh my God.
I don't want you in my unit. I don't want you in my division. Get the fuck out of my car. Go back to the valley.
Are you... Damn. And he's just in the middle of the... This man's crazy.
I'll smoke it, man. Give it to me.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. This is crazy. This is actually crazy. Don't do drugs, kids. This is like a very... Like, we're not too deep in, but I feel like I can see this getting very dark. Oh, he's already high. Oh, no. How is he gonna do his patrols if he's, like, under... This is bad. This is bad. He's so... He's scary.
Yeah, I know you got secrets. Everybody got secrets. Butt naked. Ill. Churn. Dust.
Huh?
PCP. That's what you had. That's what you were smoking. You couldn't taste it.
What? Wait. You had him smoking PCP and told him it was weed? I would be like, you know what? You're right. I don't need to be in the narcotics division.
Shit.
Boom!
What is wrong with him?
Ain't like I put a gun to your head.
This man's crazy. Like, this is the type of person who, like, I would never be a cop, but if I was to be a cop, I would be like, find me a new partner, find me somebody else. I don't want to work with this man. This is the type of person that would get you into some shit, and then you're just gonna have to try to cover up for it, and it just leads you deeper and deeper down some dark paths that are just, like, not worth it. Like, forcing him to smoke weed, I was just like, yeah, you know, whatever. Like, that's crazy. And you shouldn't be doing that, especially on the job, especially in the middle of a busy intersection. But it's hard drugs. It's actually hard drugs. That's insane. And he held a gun to his head. Like, that's the part that's crazy. Where is he taking this, man?
I heard you had a beef in Vegas. There's a green light on your ass.
Green light? What does that mean?
Head.
What?
Well, I got your back.
The Russians. What did he do to the Russians?
What you think, dog?
You were just like him.
What?
Really?
Saving the goddamn world.
Interesting. So is that scene supposed to tell us that the current demeanor and personality that Alonzo has is not inherent, isn't actually who he's always been, but the streets have essentially hardened him into the person that he is today? And that eventually, if Hoyt is to last as long as he has, that he'll evolve in a similar way? I hope not. But I mean, if he's saying you know, undercover. I could see how having to be undercover with some of these gangs and sort of drug affiliated people, how that can really change how you see the world, your perspective on the world, and how you operate in it. I'm sure he's seen and experienced some really wild things within that environment. But honestly, it actually kind of reminds me a little bit of one of the movies that I do really love, The Departed. Just like seeing the undercover cops, like Leonardo DiCaprio's character and everything that he had to go through. Like, you can't be normal. You can't be a normal person. At least not for long. I haven't watched The Departed in years. I need to watch that again. Damn, he's still fucked up. And he's drinking and driving too? And he's like loading him up with all these things. He's probably gonna hand him a beer as well.
Once you get that beer in you, man, that'll give you balance.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I'd be like, can you drop me off at home? Can I take a nap, please? Oh yeah, they're getting deep in it. Jesus.
Get away from the girl! Shoot!
Oh my God! Girl, if you don't get up and run, oh. Like, they're just fighting him. He's a police officer. This is so crazy. Damn. Now he's just fucking them up. What's Denzel about to do?
Grab your bag and go home right now.
These guys should be off the streets.
You ever been to the booty house? Get huh? Huh? Huh?
What the heck is he doing?
Look at me. Put your pants down.
Oh, jeez. Okay, this is a lot. This is a lot.
Pussy ass bitch!
Oh.
I see you again, I'm gonna fuck your shit up, bitch!
Oh, and he's gonna turn. Oh, is that the girl's wallet?
Girl's 14.
Jeez.
Young woman though, man, you tax that ass for days, man.
So that was a lot. But that's the thing. It's like, I'm actually really interested to see like what some police officers, especially in cities like LA, like how they felt kind of watching this movie. Because I think especially if you're in this type of division where you're dealing with people who are like drug addicts or drug dealers or drug kingpins or victims of these people in some form or capacity, like if you're seeing stuff like that and you're seeing people like that on a regular basis, like I think psychologically you become a Denzel Washington. You start to like have such a twisted and just negative perspective on humanity and of people, and then you just start, I don't know, like if you're like, oh, these people are monsters, then you start treating everyone like a monster. But it also, I think it's sad and it's unfortunate for the police officers themselves, because it's like I'm sure a lot of them started out like Ethan Hawke, and a lot of them came in with more pure intentions, and it's just like have been just over time, like their worldview has just been like broken and chipped away and shattered in like so many different ways that like I don't know if you can maintain that type of demeanor and that type of outlook for too long. Like I think ultimately I think that's what this movie is like trying to comment on is the maybe it's not corruption, but it's like the corruption of spirit or something like that. I don't know. This is actually very fascinating though, especially because it seems as though this entire movie is going to take place in the same day. Like if we're already starting to see the how of the journey from Hoyt to Alonzo, like I'm scared to see what else we're going to see in this movie to further justify that transition. I don't know, but I think ultimately the goal in just the things that you see and the things that you experience in life, I think the goal is to always fight back against that sort of spiritual degradation. Like I think it's like, you know, you undergo something traumatic, like the goal is to not let that turn you into something that's lesser than you were, you know? I don't know. I'm just talking. We're only 30 minutes in. This is so crazy though. He's already like, you see the gears turning just like in his face, you know?
Beer? No, I don't want a beer, man.
Nah? You mad?
My thing is, in his prior work as a cop, had he never seen stuff like this? He is also high.
You could go back and get the suspect.
I don't know where they are. You let them go.
Oh, he's upset about them still being on the street.
I want justice.
Is
right?
that not justice?
That's street justice.
What's wrong with street justice?
Oh,
To protect the sheep, you gotta catch the wolf. And it takes a wolf to catch a wolf, you understand?
I mean, I understand his point to a point, you know? You can't be all light-handed to deal with people who will straight up kill a cop.
Oh, look, man, I'm not smoking crack, all right?
Yeah, that. Just put it in the glove box.
Oh, to plant evidence? See, that's where things start crossing lines, man.
That was some pretty amazing shit you did back there, right?
I'm giving him credit.
You did what you had to do. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Damn. It's just like watching this happen in real time is kind of crazy.
That beer. Ah, there you go.
Like him grabbing the beer too.
You have the magic eye. You up your street IQ, you're gonna do some damage out here, I guarantee you.
He's also a good manipulator. Like him going back and forth between insulting him and calling into question his ethics and morals and all of that, but then giving him props and giving him compliments. And then also getting him inebriated, intoxicated, under the influence, putting him in sort of a situation of like heightened, you know, whatever, urgency, and then sweet talking him a little bit. And you know what I mean? Like the kind of zigzag in his approach, like I think that's strategic. Like every time they show the like scenes where he's looking over or looking in the sort of rearview mirror and it's like a close up on his eyes, like that's him basically seeing his plan work. Like masterclass in manipulation, honestly. That's not who I think it is. Oh my God, Snoop Dogg.
Smell like bacon in this motherfucker.
No, he looks so obvious. Like even with that hood up and everything, it's like, yeah, I want crack. Like, what's he about to do? The fact he couldn't chase down a man in a wheelchair is so embarrassing. Oh,
Watch your eye, yo. Don't job.
wait, what did they arrest him for?
Civil rights violating motherfuckers.
Watch your legs, watch.
Rockaware, damn. It's definitely 90s, 2000s.
No rocks, man. But I found this.
I wonder if he put him in the wheelchair. What's he about to do?
You ain't got nothing in there.
And where? And where? Oh, Jesus.
What is that?
Motherfucking crack, nigga.
That's right, Jimmy Crack Combs.
Wait, really? All right, so we're in a new location because technical difficulties, travel, all that jazz. So anyway, we continue on. Now I'm like, I don't even remember where we were. Oh, Snoop Dogg.
You want to collect the evidence?
Fuck that, man.
Yeah, he's already being converted. It's crazy.
Come on, let's go.
Well, if he's not here, why are we here?
We're here to serve this warrant.
Is it a fake warrant?
Man, we can't do that.
Hell yeah, we can. We the police. We know
Wow.
what the fuck we want.
I'll be like, hand it over. Let me read it.
Now, right down. Down. Get down. Dimitri?
Yeah?
Put your hands up, son. Put them up. Put them up.
It's also just like how traumatizing this must be for that kid.
House is code 4. I'm going to start the search.
Just searching the house illegally. It's crazy. And he's just wrecking their shit.
I want to see that warrant.
My what?
She looks so familiar.
You a rookie.
Oh, is it obvious? Okay, you don't gotta do that.
Yeah, you doing over there, honey? You cool? You cool? Come on.
Why would he?
All right. Don't worry about it. You're
Okay.
cool. Just...
Is he stealing shit? See?
Ma'am, please stay seated.
Come up here like you pay the rent, motherfucker.
Wait a minute. Is that Macy Gray? Am I tripping? She sounds like Macy Gray.
You gonna shoot me, boys?
We made a mistake. Didn't find a damn thing. I'm very sorry.
What did he pocket though? Of course, they're gonna leave
I
everything.
want to see that warrant.
Let's go.
Wow.
Give me my fucking money back, motherfucker. You ain't no police.
But he stole money?
Blast that fool. You know.
Oh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Not a whole shootout with the... Oh, my God. See, that's the thing. In this particular instance, it's like, you can't even blame those guys for going after them and shooting them because, I mean, number one, the lady was claiming like, oh, those aren't real police officers, but I mean, they did not provide her with any actual evidence that they're actually police officers, right? They gave her a fake warrant. They stole her money. Like, I feel like it's perfectly reasonable to think like, oh, these are some people who are pretending to be cops. And then those dudes are trying to like help defend, you know, a woman in their neighborhood. Like, I don't know. That feels low-key kind of justified. I mean, I think obviously just like shooting people is like not a good thing, but you know what I mean. Hopefully.
Opening fire in the middle of a neighborhood?
Yeah, it was crazy. He could have killed somebody.
Come on. On the highway. Yeah, come on.
What's he about to do? I would be so stressed out. Man, there's man.
But if this kind of shit shakes you up, maybe you ought to go back to your division, you know? You gotta decide whether you're a wolf or a sheep.
More mental manipulation, psychological manipulation.
Go give him a hand.
You know what? What's wrong with helping out people out on the road? You know? You're doing good for the community. Why do we have to assign a value system to like the ways in which you help your community, you know? It's also just funny that like this is, you know, the hood of LA. It like looks really nice. I don't know, maybe it's the palm tree. The palm trees help.
Yeah, a lot of murder investigations lead right here. They're flipping pigeons. I want to let everybody know I'm here.
What? Don't tell us who I think it is. Is that Terry Crews?
Man, I'm sick of this shit, man. Can't stand that motherfucker.
Who lives here? It's one of my lovelies, you know, one of my dimes.
Ew. What? Wait, there's so many people in this movie that I did not know. Oh. He's always gonna judge because he knows that he's married.
How you doing?
Fine.
That's not Alonzo's son, is it? So he really brought him to this woman's house for them to... Oh, interesting cartoon choice. Interesting. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is this... Wait, who is this? That's not Alonzo, is it? Oh, it is, it is. What is wrong with him?
Come on, stop me.
I knew it. I freaking knew it. Yeah, that's crazy. He was like, oh, let me go do some things and just let my partner sit here with this kid on the couch. Like, it's so fucked. I also have to say, they've accomplished so much more in one day than I think I've ever have.
Never ever do a day in prison.
Yeah, give him credit, though. Shit, he worked the system. Deserves his freedom.
Interesting philosophy. I don't know. Alonzo's so interesting because it's like, yeah, he has this like perspective on criminals that, you know, oh, these people are scum, blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, this dude's who's like a serial murderer, like a killer. He's like, well, you know, good on him for trying to game the system. Like he sees more value in using your wiles to like get what you want more than like justice itself, which for a police officer, that's why, you know, we see him act in the way that he does and exhibit the behaviors that he does. I just feel like, like also the fact that the other ones did not agree with him is interesting, right? And you have to double back.
Heard you had an expensive weekend in Vegas.
The Russians don't care if you have a badge.
An easy fix.
What did he... So he basically picked a fight with, like, the Russian mob. Whoa. Where'd that cash come from?
Get a hold of Jeff, tell him to pick up some tools, picks and shovels.
Picks and shovels? What is this man trying to do?
So how much cash was in that jacket?
40 G's. There's nothing free in this world, Jake. Not even arrest warrants.
Oh, wow. God, the corruption is so bad. Okay, so this has been the most chaotic filming I've ever had to do. I've just been having issues with my camera, issues with my laptop. Like, I just feel like the universe just did not want me to watch Training Day, but we power through. Wait a minute. That's not Dr. Dre, is it? I feel like now everyone I see, I think is somebody I'm familiar with.
All right, nice. I can't call it. What's up with you?
Wait, am I tripping or is that Dr. Dre?
Get a cherry pop sometime.
Look, man, stay the fuck out of my way, all right?
To do what? Like, I'm really about to do. Like, is this a sting operation? Are these other cops? It doesn't seem like it.
Freeze up! Down on the floor! Get down!
Wait, this guy.
Watch him. If he moves, cap his ass.
Wait, what? They just met up with him earlier today. Wait, what?
Alonzo's gonna have y'all's ass.
What's up, Roger?
Wow. She's betraying him.
That's for you.
So they're gonna steal some shit from him.
Tim, Jeff, Jake, we're gonna work in the kitchen.
Oh, that's what he meant by picks and shovels. Is that where he's hiding money? Contraband? That's the thing. So people like him, like Alonzo, it's like you can't trust guys like that. So it's cash.
It's $250,000 you're holding right there in your hand.
What?
$4 million in here.
What?
You know, the only checks I cashed say LAPD on them, right?
Somebody didn't sleep through ethics, did they?
No?
No. Gosh.
Right. Okay. First time. You're not comfortable.
I mean, I'm glad he's maintaining his own sort of moral code, because clearly everyone else has been corrupted. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really understand what just happened. I don't know why they're seizing the $4 million from him. Especially because they are aware of it, but I felt they're aware of it. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter.
Hey, Jake, yeah.
They're gonna kill him. Is he gonna make him?
Well, you want me to shoot him?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
This is like initiation type stuff. Like, this really feels like the equivalent of like a gang initiation, where it's like they're having you do something so heinous and so terrible. Like, they're like, first it's like incremental and they're making you do things, okay, kind of bad, morally gray, and then it gets like to the peak where it's like harm someone, kill someone. Like, that's sort of like the final, like, at least from what I, have heard, it's sort of like the last step into like a gang initiation. Like, that's essentially like what this entire process is. And it's just interesting because I keep forgetting his character's name, but I think he's still in the process of realizing just how corrupt the system is. And so anytime he's like, oh, haha, you want to take this money? It's like he just like can't believe it. He's like, of course not. Right? Oh, you want me to kill this guy? Ha ha ha, jokes. Yeah, that's funny. Right? That's funny, right? It's a joke, right? Like, I think he still has not really, like, even what he's seen so far today, he still hasn't fully uncovered the realities of the corruption that exists in this department.
Pow! Boom!
Yeah, you want to get shit done, you got to get it done yourself.
He's gonna do it. Oh my god.
Just let it go.
Damn.
Where's the stinger? It's right here.
And he's gonna be like, oh, he shot at us first or whatever.
Hey, Jeff. You took fire coming through the door.
Kiss me, baby.
One.
Oh!
Not what you know, it's what you can prove. Who shot Roger?
New guy came in spraying.
Paul.
Boot shot him.
What'd you guys see?
White blasted.
They just have the ability to just create their own reality.
I didn't shoot him,
Room full of cops said you did.
but I didn't. You did.
Don't.
A Los Angeles Police Department narcotics officer was killed.
I was gonna say, like, you think this man's not gonna kill you?
Hey, what is this? second time you pointed a gun at me, there'll not be a third.
Ooh.
He's just a quiet boy with a heart that got the drop on all you fools. Let's everybody just take a deep...
This man's literally bleeding out. Somebody call the... I guess they already called it.
Didn't sign up for this.
Okay, I know you're angry. Everybody, just put your guns down.
Oh my God, he's literally dying.
Detective, you give me 18 months, I give you a career.
It's not worth it, man.
5 proven decorated officers says that you're the shooter. Are gonna want to pull a tube of your blood to check for intoxicants. What are they gonna find, Jake?
Oh my God, yeah.
Smoking PCP all day, haven't you?
Jesus Christ.
You've been planning this all day?
Of
I've
course.
been planning it all week, son.
Dang.
No, we ain't killing nobody.
Except the dude bleeding out on the door? Yeah, there's no way. He's got him. I mean, like, that's so frustrating. I mean, he's an evil genius, clearly. But yeah, so that's why I said it's like, it was all building up to this. It was like incremental things. Oh, smoke this. Oh, you don't want to smoke it. Smoke it. Okay. Oh, this, drink this, do this. Like, it's like all has been building him up and sort of like priming him to be able to allow this to happen. I think what also gives me so much anxiety watching this movie is knowing that this definitely happens, you know, that this is not completely fabricated. This is not completely fictional. Like, I know that stuff like this definitely happens. And that's what's so upsetting. It's just one of those things where it's like, you know, when you're talking about doing something for the greater good and for like a larger purpose, it's like, damn, he's not doing well. For a larger purpose, it's like, where's the line? You know, you're talking about these like the scales of justice and injustice, really. And it's just like, how much injustice, how much corruption, how much evil is validated by justice, you know? And this man's just giggling after someone literally just lost their life. These shots are so interesting. Like the shots of him, you know, in the car, or like when they're looking over at each other. It's so interesting. It just adds so much to like the tension of like his character.
Justifiable homicide in the line of duty, okay?
Yeah, justifiable.
I watched that cocksucker operate with impunity for over 10 years, and now I got it. The shit's chess, it ain't checkers.
It can't be like this.
The sooner you can match what's in your head with what's going on in the real world, the better you're gonna feel.
But it's like, at what cost?
My guys are pretty good, but they're not leaders, they're clowns. You're a leader. But you gotta change them from the inside, son.
So, it's so interesting. Like, I think this scene and then the last scene when they're in the house, and I guess maybe sprinkled throughout the movie as well, I feel like Alonzo has like suggested that he sees something in Hoyt that kind of gives him like, that I guess drives his desire to try to like convert him, but him sort of kind of playing defense and saying, no, put your guns down, and like just trying to convince him. Like it seems like he sees something in him that he feels like is worth saving and worth nurturing in a way. But I'm curious like what he sees in him and if we are gonna maybe see some of that manifest like later in the movie. But like, where can it go from here? Also the idea of like being able to change things from the inside, but you have to like essentially get your hands dirty in order to get inside. But it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, if you get your hands dirty enough and you drink this Kool-Aid of having to essentially be a criminal to get the criminals, it's like by the time you get there, by the time you get to that position where you're able to enact change, it's like, do you even hold the same ideologies that brought you there in the first place, you know? But at the same time, I also want to be somewhat realistic in the sense that like I'm not 100% agreeing with Alonzo, but I'm not 100% disagreeing. I don't think this is the type of job where you can be 100% morally pure. But I think he takes it too far. But what do I know? I'm not in the force.
You talk to my guys, Dad. And they'll walk you through what you gotta say to the DA guys, okay?
Jesus. But here's my question, because I've said this before. Sorry, I keep pausing. But it's like, is he serious? Does he actually believe what he's saying in terms of, does he believe what he's saying in this conversation? Or is this just a manipulation tactic to make sure he's on board and he says the right thing to make sure that they don't get in trouble? I don't know. Can't fully ever read this guy. And his bullet holes are there as a reminder. Like, he didn't need to steal that woman's money. Like, what was the point of that? So that's the thing. It's like, you know, him saying some certain things are necessary. It's like, that wasn't necessary.
What the hell we doing now?
A foreman of mine's up in Chino. I promised that I'd take care of his family for him.
Nah, there's probably some stuff in there. Ugh, I just always hate when there's children involved.
I'm gonna go to the head, okay? I'm gonna be 2 seconds. We roll.
I'd be like, don't leave me alone.
Hey, so, why don't you tell us something, Os? How long you been a pig?
I've been a pig for 19 months.
Really? Only 19 months? Uh-oh. What's about to happen?
Name, kind of like that.
It's like, yeah, I don't need that kind of stress in my life.
But I gotta go.
Yo, Alonzo.
Huh? You left him there?
I think Alonzo played you for a fool, Lester.
You jacked Roger.
Oh. So they're gonna blame Roger's death on him.
Now, Alonzo, he's into the Russians for $1 million.
Oh. Glad we finally figured out what happened, but it probably was easy to guess.
Till tonight to pay up. But his name's still on the list, eh?
Oh. That's why he's stealing all the money. He's trying to collect as much money as possible to pay off the Russians so he doesn't get murdered. Wow. So it has nothing to do with the... Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Oh. Why would Alonzo... I don't understand. What's the reason for this? Oh, when he was on the phone, he said, make sure the tub is clean or something like that. Wow, so he was planning this.
Hello.
Oh my God, seriously?
You're gonna trip out. Is that your little cousin or what, eh?
Oh, the little girl's wallet. Oh, okay. I'm gonna guess it, and I know that I can just watch it, but I'm annoying. Oh, he's gonna recognize that, he was the cop that saved his little cousin. And then they're gonna let him go. And then, okay. See? And then it'll, sorry, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Listen to me. That girl is being raped. And I stopped him in.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of your bullshit.
See? And then this is essentially gonna show and demonstrate that him being a good person, him being a police officer who still cares about saving people, helping people, right? Alonzo was the one who was like, let's keep driving, and wanted to ignore the situation altogether. And he wouldn't let his conscience, he couldn't have that on his conscience. So he jumped out, saved the girl. And now him doing that good deed is then paying dividends in this situation. See? That's why you should never compromise on your morals.
This cop came. I mean, he came out of nowhere and they almost killed him though, but he kicked their asses.
This is some trippy ass shit, Holmes.
It also goes to show that, like, these supposed, criminals or whatever, at least have, like, again, like a higher moral code than some of these police officers, like Alonzo. So it's an interesting sort of parallel, right? Where Alonzo does not care and is willing to just, trample over anyone to get what he needs, what he wants. Whereas these guys are like willing to go against an agreement or a commitment as sort of like I guess a thank you for them doing something to benefit his family.
Thanks for getting my cousin's back here.
Nah. Oh, now he's gonna go full beast.
We'll go full fucking beast.
Cause what do you do after that? Cause Alonzo probably thinks he's dead at this point. Oh my God. He's just sitting on the bus holding a gun. That's so crazy. Damn. Yeah, he's like, okay, I'm seeking my revenge. I'm not about to let this man get away with this shit. Oh, this is the place that they were earlier. Wait. What's he about to do? He's not about to go to Ava Mendez's house, is he? Oh, and how's he gonna find him? Oh, that was Terry Crews. I knew it. Oh, God. Oh, and then the kid was gonna recognize him from earlier. That kid is so cute. I did not realize that boy had a little ponytail. A little braid in the back of his head.
I'll be right back.
My heart's like pounding right now.
You, against the wall.
Oh!
You passed the test.
Oh, shut up.
Where's your evidence, huh?
It's right there.
Oh, I knew it. Ooh! Oh my God!
How you want it, dog? Huh? Closed casket? You remember that fool in the wheelchair? How you think he got there?
Oh, I knew it. Oh, so he did put him in the wheelchair. Why is he pointing the gun at the sun?
Job number 1, preserve life.
Are you kidding me? Stop. Stop. See, this is how you know this man's truly evil. Using his son like that. Oh, gosh. He went up, yeah. You know what would be amazing? If, like, all the other people in the neighborhood turned on him. Because that's the problem. He leaves, like, none of these people that he, quote unquote, works with like him. They were like, he has no respect for any of us. He's a piece of shit. Like, but I don't know. I don't know why they would, though. I don't know. Jesus. Be careful, be careful. I'm so nervous. Shoot him now! Damn it. Oh! Damn it. Oh, damn. He's gonna release all bullets. That's so dangerous. But he's right, though. There is no evidence. But yeah, how is he gonna prove this? Imagine you're sleeping and a man just flies through your window like that. Anyway. Is he gonna kill him? Oh my God! Like, what's gonna be the explanation for this, though? No! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God, I thought he threw him off the building. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Oh my God! This man is doing everything. Ah! Oh my God! Yeah, fuck him. Fuck him up. I feel like they're not gonna say anything. They're not gonna.
You know what I learned today? I'm not like you.
That's good, Jay. He'd be right there.
He's not gonna do it because he's not you.
You can't do it.
Somebody drop this fool for me.
I feel like they're gonna kill him.
You gotta put your own work in around here.
Mm-hmm. Done doing your dirty work.
I don't believe you got it in you, Jake. I'm gonna go get it right now.
Ooh! He did get him.
Wait, okay.
Oh, now he's serious. He's serious now.
You want to go to jail? You want to go home?
I wanna go home, Jake.
Wow. First time he doesn't have the power in the situation.
Jake, go ahead and bounce on me.
Oh my God.
Jay! Hey! Jay! Come back here!
See, when you use violence and terror and, you know, the threat of imprisonment and all these things as a way to, quote unquote, buy loyalty, that loyalty is shaky, right? Right? It's not based on like mutual respect. It's not based on, you know, whatever, right? Versus the type of loyalty that Jake has been able to garner over the course of this day based on being kind, right? Being kind to the little boy. So the boy trusts him enough to open up the door when he asks him to. Being kind to the girl in the alleyway so then her cousin ended up letting him go. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the difference between the two of them, right? And so maybe this is, in a way, it's like the conceit or the, I know I'm not finished, but like it's like the conclusion is like the only way that Alonzo's been basically saying that, you know, that you're able to like run the streets or, you know, do this job. He's basically the only way for you to accomplish that is to be ruthless, is to be essentially worse than the people that you're trying to take down. And what's been proven, of course, across the course of this entire day through Hoyt is that's not the only way. And I love that that's been proven here.
Jake!
See, I think this is the iconic scene. I think this scene I've like seen maybe a clip of.
You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you.
And you could see the fear in his eyes, trying to still show that like authority, that power.
I'm the police. I run shit here. You just live here. Go and walk away, cause I'm gonna burn this motherfucker down. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Oh, I've heard that. Okay, I've heard that before. Wait, so are they gonna kill him or not? Well, it doesn't matter if they kill him because the Russians are gonna kill him.
Oh, what a day. What a motherfucking day.
Yeah, it's over. Wow. So, is he dead? Oh no, he's not. Oh, okay, there he is. He's gonna have to deal with the Russians. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. No, there's no way he survived that, right? Oh. How did he survive that? Oh, jeez, this man's resilient. Oh, but he is fucked up. Okay, yeah. I mean, what goes around comes around, man. Wow. Wow. Good riddance. Wow. After all that, he's just gonna go home to his family? Like, how do you even... Wow. Wow. What a day for real.
Los Angeles Police Department narcotics officer was killed today, serving a high-risk warrant near LAX.
Wow, and that's how it ends. All right, so that was Training Day. Wow, what a movie. Dang, I feel like I spoke a lot during that one. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna keep in and how much I'm gonna cut out, but I think ultimately, okay, so first of all, both Denzel Washington and Ethan Hawke had like amazing performances in this movie. I'm sure Denzel gets a lot of the praise. I actually need to like search to see like how people really talk about this movie, but I'm sure Denzel gets a lot of the praise. And that's, I mean, rightfully so. He was so like magnetic, but also terrifying and was able to like kind of bounce back between just like outright heinous individual to then speaking at least ostensibly like some truths and kind of speaking to some of the realities of what, you know, goes on sort of in these types of environments, to charming, you know, when he's like in certain situations, to not like, he just, I think this role was so demanding of someone who's able to like kind of flex and bend to like all of the different aspects of this particular character. And I think Denzel Washington did that so well, so well. But I think also Ethan had a very strong performance as well. Like it was a lot more understated, obviously. But I think he, you know, was so believable as this like, you know, in this position as like someone who is very noble and very just and is trying to do right, but also trying to better understand some of the, trying to better understand some of the nuances, right? Because you can't actually, I think, exist in this world and see things in black and white. So, you know, his struggle with like understanding that, but also like trying to appeal to his like good nature, like that struggle and that tension within his character, I think was also very obvious. And so, and very like well performed. And so, yeah, so both of them were amazing. A lot of unexpected cameos. I'm gonna confirm, I think that was Dr. Dre. So it's like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Macy Gray. I guess I can't really call Ava Mendes a cameo because she's just an actress, but at least the other three musicians, that was cool. I'll see if I miss any other potential cameos in this. Oh, no, I guess he's an actor too. Okay, yeah. So that was interesting, and I assume all of the characters or all of the musicians that were featured in this are also LA natives, and so it's kind of cool for that sort of cultural tie-in to also be part of the film as well. Gosh, I spoke a lot about what I think the film was trying to say, or at the very least to depict. I think ultimately, I do sort of recognize a lot of the complexities of this type of work and how easy it probably is to shift more towards corruption rather than maintain this like moral purity, because you see a lot of crazy stuff and you experience a lot. And so I think it is a delicate balance, but I think obviously Alonzo demonstrated that but I think with both Alonzo and Hoyt kind of existing in these same spaces, I think kind of what I sort of detailed at the end there sort of shows, at least like the filmmakers and the writers, it shows kind of what side they take in terms of this argument of, is it inevitable to become an Alonzo in this type of work? Or are you able to hold on to some sense of morality? And I think to some extent, I think maybe you are. But it also does give me I think an interesting, more, I guess, like empathetic look at some of the things that some of these officers like have to deal with, because I think it actually takes maybe a really strong sense of a really strong sense of justice and ethics and virtue, I guess, to resist, I think, some of those temptations. And I think in the same way Alonzo was sort of an extreme and he's gone beyond sort of what's necessary, I think in a similar way, I think Hoyt also kind of maybe represents another extreme where he is able to resist a lot of those temptations. And again, we also have to keep in mind, this is also a day, right? Versus like over a decade or decades worth of experience, and sort of the impacts of both. And so, but I think, at a higher sort of more kind of philosophical level, I think that strength of character is, I think, also sort of, I think, unique to Hoyt's character as well. And so, so it is really complex. And I think, I think for a lot of us, it's probably easy to say that we would be Hoyts, but I don't know. I think it would be perhaps a bit naive to think that some of those trappings are like easily avoidable as like a regular everyday person. So anyway, but yeah, I think this was a fantastic film. I see why it's as well regarded as it is. I think, I had mentioned that the only scene that I was familiar with was like, the scene at the end where Denzel's like, King Kong ain't got shit on me, but like I didn't understand the context. And so for me to now sort of see the entire trajectory of the film to end at that point, it adds just so much more color to that scene than I could have ever guessed. So but I can see why that's the scene that like really gets a lot of replay, because like, man, Denzel really killed it. Really, really killed it. I'm trying to think anything else to say here. I don't think so. Honestly, great film. Really excited to finally have seen this one and excited to explore more films. Like I said in the Gladiator video, definitely if you have any recommendations of films for me to watch, please leave them in the comments. I've been sort of compiling a list, and so we'll be working through that some point in the near future. So with that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.